and welcome back to another episode. Thank you for watching. We're going to just get right into it. Today we're going to be fighting a newly raised dragon. So let's go on. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do after that. We're going to see. We're going to be near Windhelm, so maybe we'll join the Stormcloaks, because that is in her character. Hey Lydia, how you doing? What
Still
you got?
here. Of course, Thane. How can I help?
So you're not wearing any of this. Okay. But you're using this. That's good. 28 damage.
Let's go.
Let's get going. So we're running with Delphine because might give us some interesting things to do along the way. There might be some enemies to fight.
We can't afford any delays.
She might say things that might be important to the story. You know, normally when I play this game just on my own, I usually forgo traveling with Delphine and just meet her there. But I thought this would be a nice little change. And very scenic.
We better keep moving.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection. Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Excellent. Being a champion of Periite is part of this build. So all we need is silver ingot, flawless sapphire, or flawless, flawless sapphire, and some vampire dust.
For the record, Jarl Balgruuf doesn't listen to anything Mizumi says. He just lets him into the court, which is still a problem if you ask me.
Watch out! Move! I hope you're Dragonborn are really, but we'll find out soon enough. Remember, we're not looking for trouble. We need to get to
You there,
Council as fast as
citizen. This area is off limits. You're interfering with Imperial business. Yeah, so you'll have to pay us a fine. Say, 100 gold. Pay up, citizen.
Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone.
If you insist. Come on, boys. This'll be fun.
The road's
Come
just
on.
our way. That's your best? We're not best. Let's get this over with. This is how it's done. Should have picked somebody else for your dinner. Go on. I don't like it.
The benefit and problem with having a second follower, like I have Lydia and now I have Delphine, even though Delphine isn't really a follower, just, you know, another fighter, is sometimes battles just go too quickly. I don't have to.
I doubt the Downer are aware of you yet, so we should be safe from them at least. Look out! That takes care of that.
Rock joint. Son of a bitch. Oh, 25% less effective. That's no good.
This is a notorious bandit hideout, but it's also the shortest way to Kynes Grove, so we may have to kill a few bandits.
My father was a legionnaire and my mother was a companion. So bandits generally stayed away from us unless they had the numbers. Getting them was only a matter of time, unfortunately.
There's no one here to bother us. Alright.
I lost my mother to bandits like these. Don't leave a single one alive.
Now ain't this a I was just getting warmed up. Should have picked somebody else for your dinner. Isn't better than good. I can use the practice. I was just getting warmed up. We may both end up dead, but at least it gets me out of Riverwood. I don't really think I'm cut out for the quiet life. There's an inn at Kynes Grove. The
What's a
Brave-
milk drinker like
They
you
serve a
doing
nice
out
dark
here?
ale.
Go home to your
Nothing
mother.
to Sleeping Giant, of course.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. You're mine. That your best, huh?
Good job, Lydia. Don't talk to me like that. You don't talk to anybody like that. The thing about Jasby is it's not that they're rare, it's just that they're only in one part of the map. So like, you just saw how many I picked up. Like, I just got 10 of them. I was able to get half the amount that I needed just from that one little walk. So all I gotta do is hang out in that area and I'll find more Jasby grapes.
Not too much farther now. Kynes Grove is just down the road to the southeast of here.
We might have a better shot at beating the Thalmor if the Empire stays together. But I respect the Stormcloaks. They're brave men and women.
Not much to look at. The innkeeper ought to be able to tell us if there's any dragon mountain nearby.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than...
Alduin Fury. Boanti Bori
Yeah.
I'll be damned. You did it.
I didn't need all
That
those
was
healing
well.
potions.
Wait, something's happening. God's above. It's true, isn't it? We really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? I'm one of the last members of the Blades. The Blades were dragon slayers. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
We killed a dragon. That was incredible. Everything they said about you, it's all true. I didn't even think of that. Gods, this must have all come as an enormous shock to you. If anyone can stop the dragon threat, it's clearly you, Thane. And I'll do everything I can to help.
Thank you, Lydia. I appreciate that. Alright. So we still have to return the horn Jurgen Windcaller. Could do a little bit of exploring. We're close to Windhelm, so we can go. Yeah, I think let's do that. I think let's go join the Stormcloaks.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torygg.
Torygg was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Garmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Criminal past? I got caught up with you guys. Give me that.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? Fair enough, but are you willing to die for your home? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Try not to die.
You're not much of a warrior, are you? We could remedy that at some point if you'd like. It has me somewhat concerned.
Lydia, you just saw me kill a dragon. You literally witnessed that with your own eyes, and you say that I'm not much of a warrior. That's what I thought.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Oh, why would you tell me that? I don't want to join the Dark Brotherhood, but that mission is really sad and makes
You're
me
not
want,
good with
makes
the
me want to avenge him.
unconventional kind of fighting, are you?
Get back here.
Spare a coin for
Where you going?
a poor old woman.
Oh, that makes sense.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Woo, 400.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Been too
They
long.
can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then?
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jürgen Wumba. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you of his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
I mean, Lydia did too. She was here. Is she cool?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue, as we are. This is a rough translation.
Long has the storm-crowned languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora. You are Ysmir now, Dragon of the North. Hearken to it.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Traveler! Over here! That's close enough, fool!
There you
are! You son of a bitch. Gave me vampirism.
White run.
Get him, Lydia. Too frustrated though. Thank you. Piss me off. Oh, look at that health.
Talos. We, your unworthy servants, give praise, for only through your grace and benevolence.
Get him. Ooh, just barely made that one out alive.
Please don't tell me it's Dragon Bones.
It's Dragon Bones.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Are you kidding me? No health potions?
I've been holding on to this for you.
Oh, that's very helpful. Thank you. Potions of cure disease. I needed that.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn.
Questions. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Do come back.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
We might have a better
It
shot.
exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it.
They're brave.
The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Wulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Galmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive. I owe Wulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a heroine of the people, a true daughter of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim. as Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here, you're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Well, that is where I'm going to end the episode here. I think we did quite a bit. We killed 2 dragons, we got 2 initiations, and we got 2 nice things said from Lydia. So it's been one hell of an episode. In the next one, we will probably continue more along the Stormcloak side, because I've been wanting to go into a ruin. And then after that, we might try to see if we can find another word of power. Maybe do another, kill another dragon, because that's always good. Stock up on dragon souls. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. All right, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.